Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a quick tutorial on creating Diwali cards using a stash of pattern paper. The supplies I've used are listed in the video description and on my blog, where you can also find close-up images of today's cards. Okay, let's get started. For the first card, I'm using this paper from a Spellbinders card kit, which unfortunately is no longer available. However, you can use just about any pattern paper you have in your stash, since this card design is extremely versatile. Using a stitch rectangle die, I cut out a 3 1/4 by 4 1/2 inch panel from my pattern paper. This is an old die set, probably one of the first I ever bought. I'm afraid I don't have any details for it, but you can use any rectangle die with pretty edging, or cut panels with scissors or a paper trimmer. I die cut another panel from matte metallic gold paper. You can use any metallic paper that complements your pattern paper. Next, I'll take a pre-scored A2 size card base that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, fold it along the score line and reinforce the crease with my bone folder. I created the side folding card base out of 80-pound cream-colored cardstock by cutting an 8 1/2 by 11 inch sheet in half lengthwise and scoring it at 4 1/4 inches. Now I'll line up the matte gold panel along the top right corner of the card, leaving a thin border. It's about 1/8 of an inch, I just eyeballed it, and then add the pattern paper panel to the bottom left corner. I then die cut a 2 1/2 inch stitch circle using the same cream colored cardstock as the card base. If you don't have one of these dies, you could do this with a 2 1/2 inch circle punch. I die cut the sentiment Happy Diwali from matte gold paper, adhere it to the circle die cut, and then add this piece to the bottom left of the pattern paper panel. And that's the basic card design done. Now on to embellishment. I found these pearl stickers in my stash which match the pattern paper perfectly, and I also added a few sparkly cream gems to finish up this card. Check out the glamour shots at the end of the video. Next, I wanted to show you how you can play around with this design to create another quick card. Simply switch up the colors and placement of the elements. Here, I've used red polka dot pattern paper and the same gold paper as before. The sentiment this time reads Shubh Deepavali, which I've cut and layered on cream cardstock the same way. But this time, I placed the circle die cut on the opposite corner. This die set by Dress My Craft includes a layered deer or earthen lamp, which is perfect for Diwali cards. I cut the outline piece from cream cardstock and the detail piece from matte gold paper. Using the same paper for embellishments and panels creates a more cohesive look, since it ties everything together. Look at the detail on that. Adhere the detail piece to the outline and add the finished embellishment to the card. Now we need a little sparkle. I've added tiny red rhinestones and cream-colored gems here. Alright, time for the finished cards. Here's the first one, and I made another one off-camera the exact same way, but embellished it with Nuvo crystal drops instead of pearls and gems, just so it would be easier to mail. I used, let's see, Focus, Metallic Antique Rose. And here's another look at the red polka dot card. And up next, we have some close-up photos. I really enjoyed making these cards, and I think the same design could easily be used for other occasions, just by changing the sentiment, the pattern paper, and the embellishments you use. These cards are also easy to mass produce, and in fact, I made a whole bunch of them while I was at it. This is my first YouTube tutorial, so I'd really appreciate if you would hit the like button and leave a comment under the video. I will be posting more tutorials on card making, mixed media, and other creative projects, so please consider subscribing to my channel and turning on notifications for future uploads. If you make any cards following this tutorial, I'd love to see them. Tag me on Instagram or comment on the blog post, link in the description. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, be kind and stay creative.